Check. Check. I'm trying to bring it to fruition. Why these dudes be steady wishing I be steady in the kitchen. I be cooking.
Hi guys. Oh my goodness. Where do I even begin? Y'all, it looks like I'm in a completely different space. It literally looks like I moved houses and I'm just in a completely different environment. And it's so wild to me that literally a couple weeks ago, or even like, not even like a month ago, my room did not look like this. It was in shambles. It was a mess. But the fact that my room looks like this now is just, oh my goodness. Like, I love my new room. I love the way that it looks. And I'm just so excited to share it with you guys. I'm so excited that I can bring you guys along this process. Right now, I just want to go over some of the biggest things in my room. So we're going to start off with the biggest thing in my room, which is the bed. I didn't do anything special for the bed. This is the same bed. I've had this bed for like so many years. And when I was redesigning this room or redecorating it, I was like, I should probably get a new bed. And ultimately, I am going to get one eventually, but because I had bought all new furniture basically, it did cost quite a bit. And I was looking at my bank account and I was like, we can wait a couple more months. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to buy a new bed right now. So getting a new mattress is something that's in the works, but right now it does what it needs to do. It's fairly comfortable. So in terms of the bedding, I did get the bedding off of Amazon. I'm not like obsessed with it or in love with it. Like, it looks nice. It wasn't really expensive. So, and for the pillows that I actually sleep on, I ended up getting silk pillowcases, which I love. They're such a game changer. It's so soft on your face when you sleep at night. I remember people would always talk about silk pillowcases, but I never really got onto them. And then I went over to one of my friend's houses and then I realized that she had silk pillowcases on her bed. And they were so soft. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get myself some silk pillowcases. And I did. And I love them, and I feel like it's a really good alternative to normal cotton pillowcases. And then also I have my bed frame. My bed frame I got last year when I redid my room. Again, that one is off of Amazon too. It's a nice bed frame. It's black. I feel like it goes with everything. To be honest, you can't really see it once I like stand up the pillows on my bed. The next biggest thing that I wanted to address was the walls. Now, for me personally, when I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna redo this room, I actually want it to look completely different from what I started with. And I really wanted to put in the effort to make sure that when I finished the room, I would be proud of it. Now, I was juggling between different colors. I was going to do, like the two colors I was going to do was I was going to do a muted gray. I was either going to go for white or I was either going to go for like an oatmeal color, if that makes sense. And at the end of the day, I just ended up choosing a white. I just really like the color white because it just makes everything look so clean, so crisp, so professional. Everything just looks so bright. And white is such a neutral color that I can literally style white with anything. Like, I could change all the decor in this room and keep the walls white and it would still match with everything else. And the last thing that I wanted to address about the room is the closet. Now, I feel like the closet sticks out so much in this room, and I say this because before I had repainted the walls, the color of the walls is very similar to the color of the closet, so it blended in very well. But obviously, because the walls are so white now, the closet does not blend in with the rest of the room. I'm currently in the process of redoing my closet. That's just going to be a whole nother transformation and process in of itself. And I'm planning on taking off this curtain, not curtain, but I'm planning on taking off this like door. And I'm gonna put in like a tension rod or like a curtain rod and then like have just a curtain over it. And I feel like that will match more with the room in comparison to just leaving it like this. Now on to my desk area. This is probably one of my favorite spaces in my room, and I say this because it just looks so aesthetic, and on top of that, it looks completely different from the way that my desk looked before I retransformed my room. So if you guys remember, I had a brown office chair before, and then I also had a black desk. And then I had my laptop stand, and basically there weren't any like actual drawers for the desk, so there was just like one little compartment that's kind of like slided out at the bottom, and I just put my things there. And I didn't like the desk just because, like, overall it wasn't a bad desk, but the only issue was a couple screws had went missing, and whenever I would like write on it, it would literally like shake and creak, and it was so annoying. And on top of that, I also had a brown office chair, and like, if I can be 100% honest with you, there was nothing wrong with the office chair. Like, it was a good office chair. It's still in good condition. The only reason why I got a new office chair was because it didn't fit like the aesthetic of the room that I was going for. So I was like, you know what? Might as well get a new one. And I did, and I'm not mad about it. And I love this new office chair, and I love my new office space. But basically, if we're going to do a quick little tour, The desk is from IKEA. Again, I was like really debating on whether I should get a new desk or not, but obviously I ended up getting one. Putting it together assembly wise, this took me 3 hours to put together. Keep in mind I did put it together by myself, so I feel like if I did have somebody's help, it probably would have went by a lot faster. But overall, assembling it was not too difficult. I mean, it's a white desk, what more can I say? One thing I love about it is just the storage space. I do not have this much storage space in my old desk, so I definitely want to utilize it. And right now, I'm not going to open any of the drawers because it's not organized. But just know that I'm definitely going to be putting this storage space to use, and I love this new desk. The next thing on my desk is my Alexa. Yeah, she turned on right now. Never mind. But I love her. I just ask her like questions, use her as an alarm, connect my Bluetooth to it and play music. I love doing that whenever I'm studying. Just pop on some lo-fi music and listen to it. It's a vibe, it's a good time. Then I have this little letterboard. I think I got that one from the dollar store, I believe. And I just have this little cute message on there that says daily reminder, Jesus loves you, because he does. And then after I have this mirror, the funny thing, not the funny thing, but the cool thing about this is I was going to get a vanity mirror or like a makeup mirror just like this one. And I was looking on Amazon and they were like $30, $40, even $60. And I was like, oh, I don't want to spend that much money on a mirror. And then after I ended up going thrifting with my friend, and then I was at the thrift store and I was looking at clothes, and then after I stopped looking at like t-shirts, I was looking through like t-shirts and hoodies, I literally look up and the first thing that hits my line of sight is this mirror, and it was at the very top shelf, and I literally just put down whatever was in my hands and I went straight to the mirror and I picked it up and then I tested it in the thrift store. The light turns on, it works perfect. I love it because there's a normal side, and then on the other side of the mirror it's a more magnified version so you can see a close-up of your face. It does an amazing job. The light works. I think I only spent like $15 or like $12 on it. It wasn't very expensive, so I'm very happy about that. Then the next thing I have is my laptop, which I basically do all my school, editing and everything on it. I eventually want to get an iPad, but that's a conversation for another day. And then I have my laptop stand under it. Both the laptop stand and the laptop I've only had for a year because I got both of them last year. And then on this side, I have my voiceover microphone. This is just the Yeti Bluetooth. Basically, whenever I do voiceovers for my videos, I just love using it. It's an amazing microphone. I've had this microphone for like almost 6 years now. It does what it needs to do. Very strong, very durable. I love it. And behind my laptop, if you guys can see, there's a little mirror. Not a mirror. There's a little rainbow. It's a little neon sign. I don't turn it on as much, but during the nighttime, I like to turn it on because it looks really cute. And the last thing at my desk area is my office chair, obviously. Now the thing is, y'all, I didn't realize how expensive furniture was until I actually went out on the internet and looked at furniture, and I was just sitting here and being like, dang, something about this just doesn't add up. It just doesn't feel right. Like, I wanted to get a new office chair, but all the cute new office chairs were like $200, $300. I'm like, I'm not spending that much money on an office chair. So then I went to the next best place, which was Facebook Buy and Sell, and I was looking at office chairs and I found somebody selling this white one. So they were selling two. They ended up selling the first one, and then I ended up getting the last one that they were selling. And my older brother was kind enough to go pick it up for me, so I picked it up and they dropped it off, and I love this office chair. Once again, it goes with the aesthetic of the room. I also love the design on it. I know that if I wanted to get this full price, child, I would have spent like an arm and a leg, but the fact that I only spent $50 on this, it looks very cute. It's a nice, comfortable chair. I just threw this blanket in here just to make it a bit more comfy, but overall, I love this workspace. I love this work area. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like at night because it's a vibe. It's such a vibe. I love putting on like a candle and turning on my LED lights, and it feels so nice. Okay, so the next thing in my room is my mirror. I love this mirror just because of the size and how big it is. It's white, nothing too special, but this is 100, I believe it's like 166 centimeters. I'm 5'6", so I'm like roughly 165 centimeters, so it's like a centimeter taller than I am, but I love it so much because you guys can see my entire body in the mirror, and I can take full body like pictures, or even if I want to do like an outfit for the day, I can like show you guys my entire outfit. Now if you remember, I used to have a mirror here. It was a lot smaller, it was a lot shorter, and after I replaced it with this mirror, this area in this corner doesn't even look the same. Like, it looks completely different. I love the way that it looks, and even with the light coming in too, it just looks so nice, y'all. Like, oh my goodness, like, you guys aren't even ready. Like, after I post this video, the amount of mirror selfies that I'm going to be taking on my Instagram and my Insta stories, y'all aren't even ready. But overall, I just love this mirror. I just love the way that it complements my room. And one thing that I also realized is when you have a small area or a small space, if you add mirrors into your room, or in the room, it just makes the room look a lot bigger. it was funny because my siblings walked into my room. They're like, oh my goodness, your room looks so much bigger. But like, obviously, like I didn't expand the size of my room. I just ended up putting some mirrors and I love the way that it looks. So yeah. Okay, so this is the final space in my room. And once again, it is another mirror. But overall, I love this mirror. One thing is, this mirror did come in white. But at this point, not gonna lie, I was kind of sick of the white. I was like, girl, everything in your room is about to be white. We need to change it up. Like, we need to add some color, or we need to add something to contrast with the white. And I feel like the black mirror really does a beautiful job of contrast. On the wall actually was not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. But this is the way that the mirror looks. I love it. It looks so aesthetic and it looks so cute, you guys. Like, once again, the amount of mirror selfies I'm going to be taking in this mirror, you guys aren't even ready. So when it comes to the dresser portion of the mirror, I guess we can just stand back here and we can see this. The dresser is obviously from IKEA. I ended up getting the smaller version of the dresser. I didn't want to get the bigger one because I thought about it and I was like, the space here is only so big. And if I get a dresser that's too big, then the mirror won't have enough space to like fit or sit properly, and I don't want to risk this like falling down or breaking because I don't want it to like hurt one of my siblings or anything like that. So I was like, you know what, we'll just get the smaller dresser, and I also have space in my closet, so I feel like that's gonna work out, and it did, and I'm happy with that choice. Just on top of my dresser, I have a couple of things here. Now obviously not everything on here matches and looks like aesthetically, like, how should I say this? Like, not everything on my dresser matches. So there are just a few things that I just kind of like place here because I don't know where else to put them. But we'll just start on this side. So right here I have this little clock. I like it. It's cute. I like the vintage look, I guess you could say, on it. Then I have this little necklace stand. I ended up getting this one off of Amazon. I was really surprised because I wasn't expecting it to be this tall. But I love the size. I love the way that it looks. It's really big, so it allows me to hold all my mirrors, not my mirrors, all my necklaces, all my rings and everything on there, so that's really nice. Then the next thing is this little lantern from IKEA. This was like a lantern that I got in grade 6. I have my little hydro right there next to my lantern, and then I have this cute little letterboard that I ended up getting from like Stitches, and I put enjoy the now. I don't know, it's been something that I've been trying to remind myself of doing. And then the next thing I have is a picture of my mom and I. This is me when I was younger, and then that was my mom. And then beside the picture frame, I have 2 candles. I have one that I got from Ardennes, and then another one from Bath & Body Works that I was gifted for Christmas. I love the way that both of them smell. I love burning both. No, I love burning the other candle, not the pink one, the green one. I'm not burning the pink one just because it looks really cute and I kind of want to keep that for decor. Then I have a little Starbucks cup, and then I also have a little diffuser. I haven't gotten any essential oils for it, so I'll need to, but yeah, that's pretty much everything for my room. You guys have made it to the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. It was honestly so much fun redecorating the space and just redecorating my room. And although it was a lot of work, it's really worth it because I literally go into my room every single day and I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is my room, this is my space, this is where I get to like sleep. And it wasn't until I was filming this video that I kind of realized like redecorating and transforming like spaces and rooms is actually kind of fun. I might even like take into consideration like redoing my siblings' room because I feel like that would be a really fun project to do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to see more content. That is everything for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye bye.